above top 10.
That's correct. Every other time it has been below. Difficult for Vitality indeed. But anyway, let's get into it. The second last game of Phase 2. It's going to be game number 95. We are almost at the end goal here between all of our 16 teams. Time to head over to the commentators one time again to figure out who is going to be victorious. Demon, take it away.
Yes, thank you very much. Wow, this has absolutely hotted up. Just 14 points for the Knights in 2 games. And, well, the playing path will suit them both. It is going to be an eastern playing path. You can see going straight over to StarLadder, straight over to the military base, which will suit TSM and the Knights down to the ground. We should also look further afield. You know, there is, you know what, now that we've looked at some weird and wacky possibilities, there is a chance. 27 points between Reciprocity and ENCE. It's possible. Like, after saying it's not possible, I'm pointing my hands up. Like,
Anything's possible right now.
I remember GLL season 2 or 3 or whatever it was, where I said the Knights, you know, they were down in 12th. I was like, there's no way they're qualifying now. And boom, hold my beer, as it were. And off they went on an absolute tear. So anything is possible. M19 down on Sosnovka. That's a change, obviously, with the playing path. Primorsk being not really possible for them. And the circle, well, I think with such an eastern playing path, we're going to get an eastern circle.
But look at this, though. Because of the plane, NRP is going to go towards Lipovka, and that pushes Knights out from the normal spot. That might hurt them in this game here.
It may well do. You can see they've already pulled away from Mansion, Prison, etc., so they're making sure they stay together.
Okay.
And it is a, well, they are dead center.
Yeah, they're dead center.
So we'll see where they go. So with this circle, the way it is, we've seen TSM go for the compound on the road. We've also seen Team Liquid trying to get there first. These little central compounds, the shelter sort of area, etc., are going to be key for some of these teams. Drayden actually in the compound that Iroh tends to go to quite early.
Exactly. He needs to be careful because DA likes to play from that compound. You usually go there pretty early, and we know that. And the thing with Knights right now, since they are center in the circle, they can't go too far around to try to loot because they're going to lose too much time, and people are going to start crashing towards the center very soon.
Yeah, this is going to be very interesting 2 games. I can't believe how this has worked out. There's Drayden. He's getting his face everywhere at the moment.
Getting a little bit extra of that.
Hogging all the stats. Snark. It's been a very interesting day for the Pittsburgh Knights. Coming into the start of it. There he is again.
There he is again.
Drayden, he's just everywhere. It's just, is it wanted? Is it Drayden? Who knows? Who knows right now?
I guess. I mean, wanted to look like Drayden, right?
Yeah, Reels. What an incredible stat for Reels, by the way. Like, the fact that he's played in the Nations Cup for Smite and for Overwatch, and may possibly be doing it right now for PUBG as well. What an incredible statistic. Like, there's not many players that have crossed professional level games like that and played at the top level.
I mean, in different kind of games as well.
Yeah, different style, like massively different. I mean, sure, you are aiming in Smite, and sure, obviously Overwatch is also aiming, but they're both with abilities, etc. And clearly proving that he can do it in PUBG. Approaching that 100 kills. He's pressed the 1 KDA marker with 97 kills already.
So it looks like Pittsburgh Knights might want to be playing that new compound there.
So they knew it was coming. They were expecting it. You can see they're backed up. They've got 2 people there fully expecting DA to make that move, and it forces DA back to the hillside. If you remember, the last time we had this circle, the Knights ended up the other side of the road, right?
Yeah.
They were in that ditch. So that's where DA actually won from. So we'll see whether it plays out the same. Obviously, still very early days.
Still very early. We do see TSM starting to rotate out from Milta right now, though, and looks like they are gonna go for one of the flat top buildings there, towards the center of the circle.
Yeah, so it's standard spots for TSM, right? They're gonna go for the 2-2 either side of those houses. What they've got to be careful of, though, whether Team Liquid crash them, because that's happened before. Team Liquid will go towards Potato Hill. They'll have a little look around along with Vitality, and then see what the lay of the land is.
Well, James is alone up on Potato Hill right now, and we saw what happened 2 games ago when they were splitting 2-2, and they lost 2 because they got crashed on. Now they kind of want to stick together, I'd say, on this one.
Well, they're going for the 2. I mean, it's a case of, do you play as you were, play it safe? You definitely stay away from risk averse. NIP just checking out Heaven. Probably
Heaven is not a bad place to play from on this circle.
They're probably expecting ENCE to be here, because ENCE are normally up here, right?
Yeah.
By this point, but they've been pretty slow coming down, obviously. That's not actually a long loot session from ENCE, but then again, their loot patterns are quite spread because they don't have really a town to loot. They have to spread all across Kaminsky, Stalber sort of sides.
I mean, if you look at it, ENCE is just starting to rotate. CC, CrowCrowd is still looting in Severny.
Yeah.
And both of those teams are the two ones that dropped first on the map.
And with obviously with NIP at Lipovka, it's not a usual spot. You know, we had this whole thing in Phase 1, didn't we? But then Iro, they've come back. They're trying to crash it. Drayden is taken low, but he's going to get back in the house. Iro gets down. Thompson for a beautiful death. Good lord, I thought we were having a sound check, testing, do we know the game sounds? I don't know what's going on here because the Tommy's being played out. Raise your edge. What's happened to them? Beautiful death. Caps Drayden out with a nade there, but Mert's going to get finished off. Rios pushes around.
One left.
Digital Athletics, this has gone horribly wrong for them.
There you go.
Snart will find it, and that is 3 points going across to Knights already.
That's the points Pittsburgh Knights is looking for. They need to keep on capturing points if they want to beat TSM.
Just 11. That's all they need now. Just 11 to chase them down. Beryl from that range? That's adventurous, James.
And if you're TSM right now, you got to be worried because you saw that in the kill feed. You saw them getting free kills. And you know that they're hunting you right now.
Interesting choice to go for that pull-up. I mean, they knew that they were there. I guess they expected to. But the Knights, you know, they'd read the situation well. Team Liquid themselves, they have reinforced on the hillside, so Reciprocity trying to pass on by coming out of Sosnovka, realizing it's a little too tricky. They're trying to get back to Shiv the other side, who's already holding Vitality at bay on the hillside. Rafi will get there in the end. Looking at G2. Oh, G2 got a camp. G2 are camping the bridge. Unity are going to go straight into it.
They only got 2 people camping in though.
I don't know whether they're just looting or late looting or whether they're camping. Yeah, because like you say, Kane and Brexco are miles away, but Unity are going straight towards G2 on the bridge side here. We'll have a look at them hopefully in a moment.
Here we go.
Chris on the iron sighting with the Scar, all right.
What are they going to do? Are they going to take the
Chris,
fight?
Right? You can do these things.
Looks like they're bailing.
Yeah.
They don't want to take this fight. Because G2, they want to win as well, right? They are in the top there.
Yeah.
And they don't want to lose players on this
Just 1 point behind Liquid. It's very tight at the top. I mean, our attention's been pulled away from that first place fight with this mentalness that's happened with the Knights. But, yeah, Unity pulling up, just trying to see what's going on there. Doesn't look like it's going to tail out. So back to farm for G2. Now. Knights, well, I guess they know, they've read the situation, they've dealt with DA. They were the only team that was likely to crash them, right?
But wait, Miracle is in the compound with 2 of the Knights players.
No, he's not. He's not. He's miles away. He's in the warehouse.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Can you read a map?
Yeah, I can.
Did you play this game? There was rumors that one day you were in Penta, but I think I think those days are long gone now. Jesus. But yeah, here's the real-time standings as it is. You can see just the 1 point between Liquid and G2 at the top there. Navi and FaZe, they're going to have to step it up to try and get back involved with the title challenge. That's what everybody wants. And TSM, well, they are a little nervous. Just 11 points the difference. And if CrowCrowd continue their form, they're likely to get 15 kills again this game.
Well, TSM doing a 2-2 split right now with 2 different compounds on the road there. And that might be the fall of them if they get breached and they can't hold it off. We've seen that happen before. They tried to pre-nade when Leku was breaching them and stuff like that, but it didn't work out and lost 2 players.
All right, Circle Shrink coming in. Everybody in position, ready and waiting for it. Winstrike just slowly coming in north of Pachinki. The last team just to arrive. They're going to likely move towards the barns or something similar. Yeah, they're just going to pull up and look, check, scout position.
New circle coming in right here now. Let's see where we're going to go. Okay, centering up on Prison.
Shift over to the east. Yep, centering Prison. That's great for FaZe Clan. You can see they're in position already. NIP are going to dash across, choose their position. Everybody making this mass migration over to the east.
The big question is, no, Pittsburgh Knights, they are going to move as well. I thought for a second that they might want to camp that edge there, making sure that they could grab a few more kills, but they're going to go for positioning instead.
So TSM chose to go down through Milta, while G2 cut across the bottom of the hill there. FaZe Clan have managed to get into the lumber mill. G2 are going to try and pull up right next to them. This could be FaZe and G2 clashing early on as they try and find position. You can see the Knights making the move. They're going to go towards Harry Potter. I would expect. No, Razor Edge beat them to the Harry Potter, so they're not going to go there. G2, Chris is pulling right inside them. Nexi takes a big old slice of Udia's health. Can't quite finish him off though, but G2 realize this is not free ground.
But Udia is stuck down there. He got nowhere to move right now. And the other of the G2, they're split all around there.
Team Liquid pulling onto the north wall of prison, so the edge of prison wall. Everybody knows what I'm on about. Hello. Fuzz is down. Chris has caught him out. So G2 striking first. That will put them joint top, by the way. That one single point alongside Team Liquid. But Team Liquid, they have a lot of frags.
Remember, before that knock and that flush, they didn't know that it was G2 and FaZe didn't know it was G2. G2 didn't know it was FaZe. Now they know. Now they want to kill these
now they want to kill each
more.
other. Absolutely. Now they want to engage. I love TSM's rotation, by the way. You know, we were talking about playing it safe. They've played it the safest. They've gone all the way around South Milter. They've actually come in on the yellow buildings by Milter Power. Jempty got to bail from that vehicle. Try and get away from Drayden. Hunting him down. Can't quite finish the frag off, though.
Jempty is caught far away from his team, though. There's no way they're going to get a revive on that. Well, he's already gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Brexco's gone as well.
Oh.
Rafi finds him. Reciprocity arriving at the lumberyard and causing some problems for just about everyone, it seems, at the top. Nobody wants to win this right now. Nobody wants to secure it. Well, one man that was trying is Kemba. He's been on a tear, but Erangel looks like where he's going to fall. 127 kills, I believe it was. 129 maybe, and I'm not too sure.
That is bad for us, CrowCrowd.
Yep.
Kemba was one of the key players in the last 2 games when they got so many kills.
Yeah, really stepped it up. So TSM, they actually gone for Milton Mini. That's how safe they're playing it right now. They're
doing a big 2-1-1 split going on right now.
Well, there's the Harry Potter that the Knights would have loved to have been in. Knights themselves are at shelter. Vitality and the warehouse, the dip, they're keeping a big wide spread. Winstrike coming in. They took such a wide rotate. They're actually coming in from Yasnaya onto Heaven. That's how safe Winstrike are playing it, because these teams are also playing for money as well. You know, they're trying to keep themselves up there. It's God, it's crazy how it's working out for the Winstrike.
Well, Winstrike on 10th place right now, but they're only 3 points behind CrowCrowd on 8th place.
Only 31 points ahead of Reciprocity, which I'm not ruling anything out at this stage.
Yeah, right now I'm not going to say anything again.
It's like the standard PUBG has gone out the window at this stage. I don't know what is going to happen. I mean, Reciprocity, they've already picked up 2 kills, right, on that?
Yeah.
They've Team Liquid once again down to 3.
Oh, that hard shift.
So we've had an East hard shift and now a North hard shift, and that's caught quite a few napping. Vitality are delighted. Knights maybe had to watch Vitality moving, could possibly move into the Alamo. Alamo is the word I'm after. Jesus, I can't even think of the word. Vitality looks like they've gone in for the dip. Yeah. So, oh no, NIP are going in there, as is CrowCrowd. Everybody's going for the same spot right now.
God.
This is a catastrophe in the middle. NIP are pulled back. NIP are pulled back. They've gone back to the yellow houses. FaZe Clan are going to move for the east wall of prison, so they're just going to nudge forward. Team Liquid are sending it. They're going for Mansion. Winstrike have got 2 people in Mansion, but obviously Mansion's a massive area to try and block out. They're going straight into the compound. The Nookie's in. Samty will take him down. Easy stuff for Nookie there, and they're going to bail. But where are they going? They're going straight into CrowCrowd in the yellows. Jeems goes across there. CrowCrowd will pick up an easy frag there as Jeems bails on through. Liquid, they're down to just Ibby. He can't pass through. This could be CrowCrowd going and getting themselves another stack of kills. Ibiza gets away. He's the sole survivor for Team Liquid, though. That's not good news with just 2 games to go.
Barely, though. He is alone in that compound right now, but he wants to move on. He don't want to be in the tower building. He wants to go to one of the priority buildings because they are easier to hold as a one person.
Navi playing it safe. They realize that everybody's made these crazy rotations. They're going around the west, and they're actually going to find themselves freedom. Be able to either come in towards Heaven or Alamo and find themselves a lot of free space over on that west side of the circle. The Knights have actually not really moved away from shelter. They've decided to just stay away from the craziness right now because it's hard shifting twice. But look what's going on in Lumbermill. Reciprocity are going off. That's Chris down. They've already lost 1, remember. Brexco was already picked off by Reciprocity. And I think Chris is going to be left here. They're going to try and smoke him out, see if they can't get him close. G2, TSM are moving in behind them as well.
And M19 is close on Reciprocity on the west side as well. There's a lot going on right now.
Kane sees Rafi, but I don't know if he can do anything about it. He's going to try and nade that. Actually went towards Hacksteady and Scoom. They're going to back away from that one, avoid the damage. He's trying to defend Chris as best as he can here.
Well.
Unity are coming over. M19 are coming over. This is just a four-way battle right now. It's going to be a massacre. Reciprocity trying to gain as much as they can. TSM, they want to get and secure kills. There's one. There's two. There's three. And just like that, G2 are gone. 15th place. They were challenging the top team. Liquid, who are down to one, are going to be loving that. But Na'Vi and FaZe Clan can really benefit from this now.
Now Unity has joined the fight down here on the south side as well. They're coming in from the east and they took shots on TSM.
Reciprocity taking a hit there. Rafi, you can see. FaZe are even looking to try and get involved in this one. They're trying to get the spray down towards TSM. Raise Your Edge actually catching him. He's pushed a little too far, Uber, there. And he got caught with napping. It's gone to the prison again. The circle.
Another hard shift, this time towards the south.
Yeah, so that's the third hard shift. So we've gone east, north, south. So we're going west next time, which is straight on to Raise Your Edge and prison.
And let's be honest, Raise Your Edge, they didn't move on the last circle.
Look at this map, though. Look at the mini-map, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at that mini-map. M19, Reciprocity, TSM, even ENCE are coming in. Truthfully, it's just cruising up like, guys, I found some action. Let's go, boys. Unity going to back away from this one. It was going straight towards Truthfully. Tizerin unaware of what he was walking into there. He's got support as well from Squeaky. Truthfully going to roll that nade up to the tree. Tizerin, you're gone. That's going to be him down. The second one will confirm the kill as well. The rest of ENCE now moving into position. Na'Vi have tried to pull in towards a ditch position. That's not worked out for them. Aduzi goes down. Rafi also falling as the absolute cluster continues to happen on the side here. It is going crazy. This could go bad for TSM though, as Dastich had an angle, but Wookie backs him up.
Wookie here trying to find some more kills. They definitely need it right now. TSM, they are chasing, or they are getting chased by Pittsburgh Knights.
The Knights are playing fairly safe at the moment. TSM are involved. 3 kills and counting for Wookie Bookie. Unity go down, 14th place for them. And now Reciprocity just backing away. M19 are pretty much in their backyard, and ENCE continue to look towards TSM for kills.
This is big. TSM needs to win this fight against ENCE here. If not, it might be a catastrophe for them.
This is not good for Winstrike. They're pulling into open territory. But then again, Vitality in that ditch, they've allowed them to get close enough. That's Na'Vi actually catching them in the side there. They're catching Vitality off. And this is all playing out so well for FaZe Clan, by the way. They are on the East Prison Wall. This is the spot that they absolutely love. I think it was, I can't remember who it was from the American team that told me. They stole that from us.
Nuki had 3 nades and he spotted Vitality in the Kingwin dip there.
That's Mikaz going a little too close for TSM, pretty much on top of them. Trying to squeeze around Wookie. Look at the flank that Wookie's making. He's gone so far out and wide. He's got to be careful he doesn't get spotted by Truffley in a moment. Did they just realize he's down at the tree? Look, you can see him.
Goes down.
Don't think they're acknowledging the fact that Wookie could be that low.
Wookie, got to do something here.
He's got to go for it. There we go.
Gets one.
Goes for the one. Looks towards Truffley. Oh no, he looked towards the Dacia. Truffley had already dipped away.
Michael
finds him though. Goes for the push. Squeaky, the last man standing for ENCE. That's 5 kills and counting for TSM. This is exactly what they need to keep that 5th place alive.
They also need to make sure that they can push in, because we're going to see a new circle in about 30 seconds. And I mean, they're on the edge right now. They're going to need to move in on that.
I've got to point out also from Reciprocity's point of view, with Winstrike and ENCE actually not performing, that's given them a small lifeline. Wanted goes down and finished as well by Na'Vi. The best loss, that's a hell of a range.
That's good range, but at the same time, that is bad for Knights because, as we've been saying, they are chasing TSM right now.
Lost the one. They got Raise Your Edge on the wall of the prison as well near them. You can see Winstrike there in all sorts of trouble. Tixu, the last man lying in the grass. TSM continuing to hunt and chase down ENCE.
Inside even.
CrowCrowd trying to make their move up, but they are being peppered by FaZe Clan. The circle makes another hard shift over to the east, and that puts FaZe Clan on the prison wall. And so many teams in the north and the west that are outside this circle now. This battle down south as well between Reciprocity and M19, all of it needs to finish.
And we get a new circle that hard shift again to the east this time, and Winstrike goes out on 13th place, by the way.
Yeah, as I say, Reciprocity though, they have to deal with this Razor Edge losing one. That's the Knights. It's a kill for kill so far between them. They're both on 5 kills, I believe. Both Knights and TSM. So it stands at 14 points between the two teams as we see Menox. He's taking shots from Na'Vi, I think it was out the side there. Looks like Reciprocity are in trouble. They've lost one, but can they finish him off? Scoom gets another. CrowCrowd being picked off. They're trying to come out of the fields. It's a tough run for them. As Vitality look to try and execute Na'Vi in the fields. FaZe Clan are looking to benefit from this. They could go huge in this game from this prison wall.
Na'Vi is in a grim position here as well, needing to move in towards the circle, but there's so many teams surrounding that edge of the circle right now.
Scoom gets one, gets another down. That's 4 kills and counting for Reciprocity as they continue to chase. Senya's off on the bike for Na'Vi. Tries to dodge, duck and weave. He's got Pokemolodoy on the back as well. He's actually going straight into Ibi! Ibi! Oh! He runs him over. Team Liquid go out in 12th. M19 taking down 11th place for them as Reciprocity finished them off. Reciprocity got 6 kills and counted. They continue to chase ENCE, remember, down that bottom. ENCE and Winstrike, actually. But it's still going to be an impossible task, I feel, for those two down the bottom. There's plenty of people knocked. TSM continue to play it safe. Snark finds another. Shadow goes down. Nasus goes down. Knights are picking up kills still.
Knights together with FaZe Clan working against Vitality there.
Kramer's going to go down. Can they get it? No. The blue will take it from them. Squeaky found out as well, so ENCE will fall in 9th place just behind Vitality. There's nades raining down. Mex is going to be the one that will confirm it. He's saying, it's mine, boys, it's mine. Oh, and he's going to get it right to Pokemolodoy. Oh, it takes him to nothing, but he just about survives. They might not know that there's a second man down there.
He does survive for now. They got 3 kills right now, and at least 8th place.
That's allowed the Knights to move onto the wall next to FaZe Clan. It's risky. You can see them just on the edge of your screen on the right-hand side now.
The question is, do Knights know that Razor Edge is inside the prison, though?
Probably. They were fighting each other, so you've got to assume they realize that somebody's escaped this direction. TSM, though, they're playing it by the numbers. Okay, it's a...
New circle.
G-Go, G-Go. This is an old FaZe Clan chant, their former name. And it seems to be going their way.
Looking at it, FaZe got a really strong position right now, but it's going to be hard for him to hold up because Reciprocity is going to come in from the south there. Meanwhile, you have Pittsburgh Knights, you have NIP, you have Na'Vi on the north side and Razor Edge inside. And Razor Edge, they're going to need to get out of there right now because they don't want to stick there for more than this circle. After this, it's going to be really rough to get out if they don't do anything.
Reciprocity managed to get everyone revived. They're going to be the problem now for
Wookie
FaZe Clan coming behind. Set finishes off Wookie. CrowCrowd still continuing to be a thorn in the side for TSM down low. Wookie had just got that crate as well and instantly got executed for it. Pokemolodoy down low. FaZe Clan, by the way, 10 points behind Liquid. So big chance for them to take the top place after this matchup. But they have to be aware that Reciprocity are getting ever so closer. Shiv has been playing phenomenally well this week. And he's the one that's going looking towards Mexi.
Mexi is holding the south side by himself while Uba8 is holding the north side. Now, the thing is, if Reciprocity fights Mexi, catches him off guard, and finishes him off, that's going to be the way in for them.
I think both Scoom and Rafi have been knocked a couple of times. So
Miracle spotted set.
Yeah, Set's in trouble. Going to dip into the blue, but Miracle will confirm the kill.
Hello Senpai is running straight towards TSM at the same time.
We should mention, by the way, NIP are in 8th place and Razor Edge in 9th. There's 5 points between them, so you know we've kind of took our eye off the actual main money cut off because of the craziness. We get a ding dong, I think, in the building there.
Na'Vi out on 8th place.
Okay, 1 point is all they're going to get.
Oh, they have 3 kills.
Yeah, they got a couple of kills.
So
placement
4
points. Let me finish my sentence, man. Let me finish my sentence. All right. CrowCrowd, it's not going to be a double-digit game for them unless Senpai goes absolutely mental here. Oh, he is going to find Michael, though. He's going to play it out in the blue. Michael's going to get finished off. He gets knocked down, and Rory, as Senpai just dips back in, will be able to finish this one off. That's TSN down to 1.
Now, looking at this, it all's going to come down to who's going to be more aggressive here. NIP still have 4-man up. They're the only team with 4-man up. Then you have FaZe Clan with 3-man. Reciprocity 3-man, TSM 1.
Well, if
CrowCrowd 1, Pittsburgh Knights 3, Raise Your Edge 2.
If the circle pulls east here, then it's going to be quite entertaining.
It's going to be a bloodbath.
It's going to be quite entertaining. If you go south, Reciprocity
CrowCrowd
will be in the money.
Oh,
but
it's a G-Core circle, though.
It is a G-Core circle. It goes to the eastern edge, and now you can see Reciprocity pushing up. They are the threat to FaZe Clan right now. They have Knights down low. You can see Raise Your Edge. They kind of just hanging on for the placement points right now down in there. That's all they're going to do, stick in the warehouse. NOP on the move. They're coming to the wall, so it's going to probably be the Knights that they'll engage with maybe first. NOP have already got right up on top of FaZe Clan. Vard and Gaxi are already there, right next to ENCE. Oh, Shiv sees Raise Your Edge down low. He's got to be careful he doesn't get knocked. He will get the one down. So Menox bleeding out. Chris should be able to get around and get the revive on him. But look at Snark. Does he see Snark? Shiv, oh no, he's so focused on Chris here. Snark has a clean angle on him.
Will he take it, though?
Just saw him come over, silhouetting over that hill. Look at NIP, they're right on top of FaZe Clan. 6 teams, 16 alive. Lots to play for still.
The thing is, ENCE's going to hear them, and he's going to tell Uba, hey, there's people over here. Start shooting at them. And they're not going to know that ENCE is going to be there. He might be the spoiler for them.
Rory's still also alive for TSM, so he's trying to get as many placement points as he can for the team, realizing the danger, because the Knights still have 3 alive. Like, this is totally viable for them with NIP, 6 kills and counting. They're aware that the Knights are over on that edge of that wall, but my word, at Phase 7, we still have this many players in this small a position. Uba had a nade ready there. I didn't see where it was going.
Martin and James want some spicy circles. This is one.
This is definitely... We haven't seen this circle in a very long time, actually. This is back to GLL days. And rightly so, with Grand Slam coming up. This is what Uba was cooking. He was just lining something up.
Where is he going to throw it, though?
Did he just see Vard jump there? Did he see Vard? I'm not sure from his first person whether he would quite see the silhouette. That would find Gaxi.
Just throw it. Come on.
I don't think he's even cooking it yet, is he?
No, he hasn't. Well, he would have been dead if he cooked it already.
Yeah.
That might... No. Didn't spot him.
It's just blown up in his hand. Reciprocity continues to move up, by the way. On the backside. Okay, made that shuffle. Did he just see Vard's head?
ENCE hears this, though. That's the information Uba is working with.
Yeah.
ENCE is literally guiding Uba with that nade.
Shot from the Knights. Echoes. Gaxi's trying to flank around. It goes on to FaZe Clan once again. The circle. And this is their backyard. This is their playground. This wall position they've played so many times. NIP starting to toss the nades. It's the Knights that will get caught out. Gaxi's trying to cook this one. That looked like a great nade onto Snark. It's going to actually roll fast past him, though. Vard's going to try for the second. That's a good nade. That's gone too far as well, though. He's just not quite cooking it. Real's just holding them at bay. Gaxi in there. FaZe Clan, how are they going to move on this? And Reciprocity could try and stab them in the back. They're going to go for it. ENCE gets Vard down, but the nade's already gone out, and it catches Snark. Drayden pops out. He gets one down. MBS tries to go for it as Reciprocity look to try and move in the backyard. MBS's nade doesn't find a home. Drayden does the damage, and now is that all over? Will they get the revives? That little engagement from FaZe Clan bought the Knights time to get one back on his feet. Drayden and Real still alive.
NIP down to MBS now only.
Rory moves in. He's got plenty of space in the background there to get those placement points up. MBS, I don't think he's got any chance of getting the revives on both.
They're hunting down MBS here.
It's going to be the Knights to pick up the 2 kills. Drayden will get Miracle and Vard down, so that's much needed points. 9 kills and counting, but now they've got to make the move. They've got to get inside. It's going to be Uba that's going to find the position around the side. The Reciprocity, they continue to dip down. I believe they have. They're starting to make the move. Rory's moved into the central position. Drayden spotted by Uba, but he can't quite find the angle on him as he keeps popping up and down. Whack-a-mole time for him as Uba has to back away. I think shots from Reciprocity just caught them in the back. Reciprocity, if they get a win here, they could put some serious pressure on ENCE.
I mean, everyone's looking for the win here. Reciprocity currently with 5 kills, as you can see on the left side there.
I mean, that's what's up for grabs, right? FaZe Clan could take #1 spot. The Knights chasing down. TSM with 7 kills, 9 kills. So it's a 2-point difference, so they really need the placement point differential because it was a 14-point gap to begin with.
Any points Knights can get here and closing in on that gap towards TSM is going to be good for the last game.
There's no pressure on TSM at all. They are likely to just crawl their way into second place here with the way this is laying out, unless anybody spots Rory, which I don't think they will.
Knights now fighting Reciprocity as well. Knights is literally fighting against everybody here.
Shiv is right up next to them. They're not going to be expecting him there. Shiv is just going to pop up straight on top of them. He's going to move. He's going in towards Uber. He's going to trip over Uber at the tree. He's going to trip over Uber at the tree. Uber's going to be hearing these shots. He's just peeking through the smoke, trying to see what he can find as he ducks in and out. He gets spotted and he will get taken down. Mexi rips him down. And Real's now the last man standing. Raise Your Reg, meanwhile, will go down in the blue, so we're into the top 4, so placement points will play a big part in this battle for 5th place and battle for 1st place as Drayden will be finished off and confirmed for FaZe Clan. That's 4 kills and counting. They see Reciprocity. Shiv gets taken down. Rory, he's right on top of Scoom.
What's happening? Rory's still just playing the spoiler game here. He could take Scoom out, but he doesn't want to spoil his position yet.
Reels needs the placements. Everybody trying to crawl away in, but Reels is on the edge. He sees
Rafi,
them, gets the line up, gets Mexi down. Can't confirm it, of course. Does he see Scoom there? No, Reels will go down, so it's going to be a 4th place finish for the Knights. Scoom also picked off along with Shiv. FaZe Clan are going to be taking the #1 spot here, and TSM look to be getting 2nd place unless Rafi can do something massive here.
It's not over yet. 2 snakes left here right
Rafi
now.
sees Uber. He's tracking him. Oh no, he's tried to pull the trigger a little too early. Can't quite finish him off. That's going to give his position away. There's no helmet on Uber there. Uber will get Rafi down. It's Rory for TSM. Can he go huge here? Can he confirm it? Maybe pick up the 2v1? No, count that a 3v1 because Uber is back on his feet.
And FaZe Clan, they want this kill here. They don't want Rory to deny himself because they want that extra point, and they get it.
FaZe Clan will take a 19-point victory. They were just 10 points behind going into this game, behind Team Liquid, who were in 1st place.
And remember,
Team Liquid got nothing, I think.
G2, Liquid, Navi. All 3 teams didn't get that many points at all.
They got like 3 or 4 kill points max between them. So FaZe Clan at the top and possibly got themselves a point gap here, possibly a 5 or 6 point gap.
Look on these faces on TSM right now. They are worried, and they should be.
That was relief though, I think. I mean, a 2nd place there, and they had,
It's
what,
still,
2 kill difference?
Yeah, but still.
I think it's actually probably still a 14-point gap going into the final game.
It should be. It should be, but 14 points is not much, especially with the performance Knights has been putting up here today.
They got, what, 6 points for 2nd place, and they had 7 kills. They had 7 kills, so they got themselves a decent amount of kills in there, so 13 points for them. The Knights had 9 kills and went out in 4th place, so a little bit less for them, so actually they've pulled a little bit of a gap on, just a couple more points on them on top, so.
Still anyone's game.
Anyone's game, and it just shows that snaking kind of worked out for them though. But an interesting finish. We haven't seen the prison wall finish for quite some time. Not too surprising to see it go FaZe Clan's way because that's the position they went for from Phase 2 onwards. I'm talking in-game Phase 2, not Phase 2 the season.
Also how they played it from there as well. How they were holding every angle, making sure, all right, we need to focus on this side, now we need to focus on that side.
And they lost Fuzz fairly early on as well, around about Phase 3 circles, so it was definitely a problem for them. Obviously, we had that whole cluster down at the lumber mill that was going on. TSM, pressure for a while. They were trying to get involved in that, and ENCE managed to catch them on the side. Almost cost them,
But, I mean, Rory did a good work getting themselves 2nd place for TSM. That's well needed for them.
Absolutely. Is it over? Well, not yet. There's one more game. Are we going to have one more surprise in store? Reciprocity did what they could to try and fight their way, to claw their way out. If they continue playing the way they are in the I was about to say the kickoff, but maybe the kick out. I don't know, the relegation battles, then they could survive. But let's hear what FaZe Clan have to say with Dave.